Chat. Chat, hello. It's me. We're back. And I'm here to show off a couple of cool things. I did some grinding off stream. And as you can see, the team is now at level 60. Beaveries, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, brother. How you doing? So, figure just because now everybody's at level 60 and I finally do have my Breloom evolved. I know, Beaveries, there's a possibility that you've already seen this since I posted over in Riley's Discord. But we got the leftover Swampert staying true to the stall game. We've got our now evolved Breloom. So I can actually mark Shroomish evolved. I believe it was yesterday. No, it would have been Tuesday that I did that. Cool. So that's actually one of the things done on my sort of to-do list. That protect has come in so clutch, Starly. I'm not even gonna lie. Also, thank you for redeeming the hello with the channel points. Oh, I guess I could show off the Salak berry that I have on Breloom. Let me also drop. I need to put Toxic on Milo, so that's the only thing. Maxi, thank you so much for the follow, brother. I'm going to drop Toxic before we start the Battle Dome set. We got Cherry Berry Salamence, which was actually a recommendation from somebody in Riley's Discord. Actually, a couple people had recommended just because it is a D-Dance physical set. And I was running Citrus Berry before, but moved over to Cherry. No, it's super funny, Beaveries. Yeah, I know. I think it was between you and Benson, I think, had both brought up the Cherry Berry recommendation. So definitely rocking with that and seeing how we do. That's the wrong direction. Yeah, I think that does sound correct. Choice Band, Crime, Metagross, and last but certainly not least, Lumberry Latios. But yeah, no, it's really funny because when I was breeding to get the Feebas, is one of the egg moves that transferred was Hail. So let me put... Appreciate that, Maxie. Hope you're doing well. We're just getting ready to go into the Battle Dome. Also, I do actually need to update my Battle Dome streaks because my team is now no longer level 50. We are starting from 0, so whatever we do, we're making a record today. We're making records. It's so interesting seeing Gen 3 strats because I always tried to maximize the movesets for my fire. Yeah. Gen 3 is a very interesting beast, especially after having played the newer gens a lot more, is having to go back to sort of the primitive physical special split has been really, really interesting. So the trio that has really done me good in the Battle Frontier, 3 of the 4 silver symbols that I have acquired, I have done with this trio. So we're gonna see if this trio can grab me another silver symbol. So we're gonna rock with them, and if we need to make adjustments after, you know, if for whatever reason the streak ends, then we'll make those adjustments. But we're jumping in. So something might be a little bit in the works for stream next week. So keep an eye out for that, but there might be a fun little something for y'all. Let's go. I think I'm more than okay with just going men's meta for this one. Also, I don't know why my nose is itchy. I'm worried that it might be allergy season doing the thing. I would be cool if I win. Too bad I'm not gonna let ya. A Numal. So I think this one, I feel pretty comfortable. Just set up 2 D-Dance, and then probably just sweep the entirety of the team. I'm streaming XD later. I'm excited to play more Gen 3. That's so sick. Is this first time you've ever played XD, Starly? Ooh, double miss. Let's go. Happily take that double miss. Bellsprout, we just aerial ace and win. Cool. First battle of open level. We are good. Something I also realized now that I've leveled up everything to level 60 is I'm gonna have to go back and adjust all of my streaks and stuff that I've got basically set up for like the stream layout. So I gotta do that after maybe after stream today. I'll work on that. First time I played Stadium 2 last time, I couldn't stop laughing at how ugly the models were. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you get shinies traded over to Coliseum or XD, those are rough looking. Cyndaquil, Mawile, Magnemite. I think this one we're actually going to change the core a little bit. We're gonna go Swampert Ments this time, because Swampert pretty much just eats really good going into this trio. I think once we get the Battle Dome silver symbol, yeah, Swampert's gonna solo for sure. So I feel really good. I think after we get the silver symbol, just to break it up a little bit, I do want to do a little bit of contest stuff. I don't know if I brought this up on the last stream, but I do have all the contest stats maxed out on everybody. I think the only situation that one did not get maxed out is cuteness on Swampert, but that's no problem. I was able to get all the scarves, so I'll be able to supplement a little bit of that that missing cuteness, but I think should still be more than okay. Alright, going up against Jaden. What do you got? Slowpoke, Chinchou, Elekid. I believe this is probably... This might end up being a meta Swampert pair. Just depending on what their lead is. And then we can always swap or switch out wherever needed. But yeah, I think we might do a little bit of contest stuff after we hopefully get this silver symbol, and just to give a little bit of variety. I've got one contest ribbon so far, and I'm gonna be getting after it so I can eventually do some ribbon mastering. While I was grinding off stream, just trying to get everybody leveled up, I was able to get the champion ribbon on whatever Pokemon didn't already have it. So I've got that squared away. That feels good. So I believe everybody has the same number of ribbons, with Milo being up front with 1 contest ribbon so far. Alright, so far we're schmoovin' pretty good. Yeah, early rounds aren't going to be too bad. Going up against Hitomi. What do you got? Okay. So this... Let's go Mence. Lead meta in the back. And we'll try to get a couple D dances set up, and then hopefully just break through everything. Okay, Mighty Anna. So the Intimidate is fine. So I don't believe this Mighty Anna should learn anything that's going to be a major... Oh, Taunt. Okay. Okay, so we're at least... neutral attack. Okay. Yeah, and I know Mighty Anna's not the most bulky. It's this fella. I don't think you're super bulky either. Slacking, though, that's a different story. That's not very cash money. Sick. Love that for us. Alright. I think EQ should be more than enough. No. Thankfully not Eviolite this gen. That was introduced Gen 5. But I'll tell you what, if Vigoroth had... if it had access to Eviolite this gen, I would be what the kids call big sad. All right, that is 1 championship down. Cool. 1 battle point. Let's go. No, I would not like to. All right, we're going in again, chat. Riley, what's going on, my man? No, I hit the wrong button. Riley's dashing charm distracted me. There we go. How's your Thursday been? Haven't talked to you in a whole 2 days. Excited for your stream tomorrow. See what nonsense you're getting up to. What are we up against? Plusle Gloom. I feel pretty good about... a Mence meta pair. Because then, worst case scenario, if I need to switch out the ments. Oh yeah, the members action tomorrow will be fun. Gotta schedule it. Thursday was good. There you go. Are you shiny hunting in Crystal, or are you doing the Jirachi and Egg Hunt? It's a plusle. Ooh. I vote Crystal for this one. Because I know you're hunting Oddish, right? Crystal it is. Going for the Blossom. What, Is, what are you trying to get the Clefairy for, Starly? Or is it for, like, competitive, doing VGC stuff, or Ribbon Master? What do you got cooking over there? Also, Bradley, how many resets are you up to now? For the Oddish. So it can press after you and Trick Room on my... Oh. That's not a bad idea at all. Plus with the Friend Guard ability, it's just helped your Calyrex take less damage. So I think having that pair would be really good. Lickitung, Swellow, Girafarig. Okay, so not doing too bad. Still under odds right now. You haven't phased at all, have you? I think I'm a Smeargle man at heart, but I'm wanting to try something new too. Yeah, and sometimes being able to test like different team compositions is always good to find out what your play style is preferred. No phases yet. Oddish is 50% on this route, so odds are high that okay. Yeah, that's pretty good odds to not end up running into anything else. Lickitung, Swellow, Girafarig. I think. Let's go Pert and Meta. Hold on just a second. Let me get a little... What do you have cooking here? Let's try Athlete. Why do you not pop up in? You do not pop up here on Cerebee's database. That's interesting. So what I think we're gonna do... There we go. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Swallow it is. Okay, so you do have Facade, Endeavor, Quick Attack, Fly. I don't remember if Swellow gets guts. Yeah, I'll take the fly damage. That's fine. We'll take the recovery. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna play a risky game, chat. Because you may go for facade. Nope. Random AI doing the thing. Okay. I am not Riley. I gotta do a little bit of messing around here on my OBS to start streaming over on YouTube, but I'm hoping to maybe get that set up for whenever the next stream ends up being. Can I get the double protect? Because that'd be super cool if I did. Oh, brother. Yeah, I've heard that quite a bit with this platform. Okay, you go Endeavor. But we do get the knockout. Now, what do we have in the back? A Lickitung. Slam, break, lick, mud slap with a citrus berry. You know what I think we're gonna do? Oh boy, my pal TheCoffeeBarr is live. Can't wait to watch 4 minutes of it. Oh no. Do you actually... So, genuine question for everybody in the chat. Are y'all getting ads while you're watching my stream? Is that actually happening on your guys' side? Cool. Really interesting. Yeah. Yeah, because I haven't yet today, but sometimes mine doesn't. Okay. Yeah, because part of the reason I ask is I have not reached affiliate with Twitch, so hearing that there's a potential of ads is more of a curiosity than anything. But that's really interesting to know. This is gonna be the easiest Swampert meta pick. So if it's Plusle Ponyta, this is just a Swampert sweep. Excuse me. Okay, so you should be a gentleman. Or are you an expert? Yeah, gentleman. Gentleman Marvin. With a plus. Oh, and it's a Pitaya berry. Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks, buddy. I see that winky face. I see that winky face. I think I'm close to affiliate, but I've only been streaming for weeks, so if anything, I'm not. Oh, yeah, that's understandable. Marvin from Boston. Oh, because you have synchronize. Hey, guess what? You don't get that wish, though, brother. What's the oldest person's name you've heard? A Gertrude? Brother, that's hard. That's a good question, actually. I knew a person by the name of Janice, which is definitely an old person name. Riley, that's a good question. That's a really good question, actually. Because I know some Diane, some Dianas. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that, Riley. That's a tricky one. Expert Joel, you say. Joel. Hey, there's a Discord link in the chat. If you are not already a part of it, you can join it. If the link does not work, please do let me know. Kingler, Polyrath, and Tropius. I do believe... Sad days are sad. Chat, stand by. Okay. All right. That would have been hilarious, Riley, if it was just like, hey, Riley server. I would have gotten a good chuckle out of that. But chat, the updated link, which I actually just pulled as of about 10 seconds ago, that is in the chat. So if you do want to come through and join and chit chat about Pokemon or Digimon or Star Wars or Souls games or whatever, if that is something that tickles your fancy, that's the server for you. Also, we do have a tattoos channel. If you've got tats, don't be afraid to show them off. There is literally nothing in that channel. Bro, that's what Amaryllis and Beefreeze and Wowie did when they got interviewed by Night. That's incredible. That's comedy. That is absolute comedy. I was planning to get a 252-2524. Oh, that would be sweet. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I am itching for another tattoo. I've got a piece on my leg that I've got to finish, and then I've got a big piece for my other leg that I've still got plenty to get done. Got to get some work done on my half sleeve. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt that has a nice hole for the band Godsmack. my mom picked it up for me at a show that I wasn't at the show. I would like to be clear, but she picked it up, and it's just been through the ringer, and it's in such rough shape that I'm just like, this might be a bum shirt. So I'm just kind of rocking it. Tropius. Okay, you do have Whirlwind. So I think we just go for damage. That way, if we do get Whirlwinded out... Okay. Okay, Citrus Berry pops. I think we should still have enough without D-Dan. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tropius goes down, no problem. Now, I don't believe you have... Yeah, neither of your Pokemon have... Neither of your Pokemon have any ice coverage, but what we're going to do is we're going to put Metagross in, and we're going to press the funny button. Because we love pressing the funny button. Alright. Oh, wait, you have Protect, though, don't you? Oh, you do, you mischievous little bastard. Well, I guess we aren't gonna press the funny button. So we'll press the next best thing. Get failed. Oh, I don't remember if I had said to you, Riley, but I got to watch that interview you did with Nostalgic Nighthawk. That was a really good interview, by the way. I want to inflate your ego a little bit. That was a really good interview. That's 2 tournaments. 2. Yeah, that was wonderful to just like listen to. That man's voice, he could read a dictionary and I'd be completely content. He has a really, really good speaking voice. 2 tournaments, chat. 2. All right, we're jumping into number 3. Because if we... I think once we get to tournament 4, that will end up being us tying for our personal record for when we were doing level 50. So I'm feeling pretty excited, but at the same time, I'm trying not to throw it. So that's why I've got this super cool and handy little guide over here. And it's literally just team compositions. I would also like to give a shout out to Riley for giving me the idea to actually have my streaks on the screen. That has been pretty rad. Just helps keeps me nice and organized. Also just in general keep track of how the streaks are going. Black belt. Ricardo. There we go. Basic black box, white text. Yes. Yeah, it just keeps it nice and tidy. I think this is a men's opener. And we just hit D-Dance and sweep. I think is the play here. Who do we have in the back is probably going to be gross. I think we go for a what I call the Metaments pair. I might have stolen that from False Swipe Gaming, but regardless, it covers exactly what I need it to. Okay, Hitmonlee. Okay, you have focus energy, which that I'm a tad concerned about. I also might, before the next stream, might actually set up a the damage calc over, or like a damage calculator here on my second monitor, just so that way I can do some quick calcs. I think +1 super effective stab should be, yeah. Yeah, plus that means I don't have to worry about that focus energy actually getting any value. Eradicate, I don't believe, doesn't have anything that I'm particularly scared of. So I'll just set up another D-Dance and just break for the knockout. I think that's the play. Scary Face will just get rid of my D-Dance speed boost. And we keep schmoving. All right. Battle 1 of round 3. Let's see what this next. Okay, we're going up against Yasmin. Triathlete. Okay, so Hitmonchan. Okay, so Porygon, what do you have? Psybeam. Okay, the Icy Wind is something I'm a little bit concerned about. And then this is the same Sloth set we ran into before. I think this is going to be a meta lead. No, I think Ment's lead. Because if we get a turn, so opening with Hitmonchan, and then go turn 1 Detect, that's a free, that is a super free Dragon Dance for us to set up. If it ends up being the Porygon lead, then we'll definitely have to immediately switch Gross in. Or we get this guy. The thing I am a tad bit worried about is you are Focus Banned. -1 attack. We'll go Gross. Cool. Yeah, so even if you do counter, is at the -1, that'll alleviate a little bit. Okay. Okay. I'll happily take that. And a Porygon. +1 mash. Go Burr. Let's go. Don't need the second boost, but I'll happily take it. Happily take that. Okay. What do we have next? Okay, we're going up against the Norton. Psychic Norton. Excuse me, so what? Okay, what set do you have? Stantler. Okay, the T-Wave Confuse Ray sounds not great. Wobbuffet, Kadabra. I think this is a... We're gonna go meta lead. Mence in the back. Just because the that Wobbuffet seems like something I need to ensure I'm able to take care of if that's the start. Now if it ends up being... Okay. Worst case scenario. It might end up actually being fine regardless what's in the back if we're locked into MASH. We might actually be just fine. +1 MASH. Okay. Say less. The only thing I'm worried about now is the focus band proccing and the counter that retaliates. Didn't even matter. Didn't even matter, chat. Happily take that. Okay. Last one of tournament 3. After this tournament finishes, I'm going to step away for just a couple minutes. Let me go grab some more water and go to steal from Mr. Riley here in the chat. Squeeze the lemon. Or as I like to say, use the facilities. Because I don't want to steal all of my ideas from my man here. And once we do that, we'll get rocking to the next one. Big lemon time. Let's do... Yeah, I was thankfully you were close enough, Riley, that it was good, but I'm a little worried about you. Sounds good, Starly. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully I'll be able to catch a little bit of your stream once we're done here, and hopefully good things to report. Okay, so Marsh Tomp with a focus band. What else did I see? Artillery. I don't remember what the other one was, but I think these two are the pair. Because I could just set up Toxic on Marsh Tomp. Potentially shut off the focus band. I think that might be the play. Oh, he's gonna be a father. Can I get some ones in chat for Jamal, who's gonna be a father? Say good for him. Okay, Marsh Tomp lead. That is A-OK. We'll just immediately hit the Toxic. I'm I'm not particularly threatened by anything that... Poor guy. Yeah, so we're gonna play the long game and just kind of make this Marshtomp really sad. Yeah, because with a set of Mudshot, Mudslap, Rock Tomb, Water Gun, not a particularly great set. Yeah, because the Mudshot hit, so it's moving slower, but that's fine. Oh, okay. Take that. Octillery, you say? Only thing I'm not really worried about anything that you've got. I'll take the recovery, and then we'll set toxic again. Because does Octazooka drop any stats? Okay, it does have a chance to lower my accuracy, which that doesn't sound great. I think that's the first time I've ever seen the animation for that move in Gen 3. Get some recovery. And let you wallow in the toxic. With -1 accuracy, you're gonna miss protect now. You know what, Riley? I wasn't planning on hitting protect, but just because you said that, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Let's go! Let's go! Double protect. Never punished. Never punished. Can I get a triple? Can I get a triple protect? Do I be an absolute lunatic and go for the third? Riley, what do you think? Bogus. Do I get the third one? Let's hear some predictions. I actually want to figure out, I don't know how to do it, but we could maybe end up like setting up a poll so we could just gamble our Twitch points. The channel points. Triple protect. Triple protect. I EA my hat. All right. Let's see if Riley eats his hat. No. Hey, you know what? We got away with 2, and I'm more than okay with that. Still pretty cool. Riley, that kind of would have been hysterical if I managed to have gotten that third protect. Excuse me. What's that now? -3 accuracy? Don't hit the EQ, but that's all right. Because now we just hit the protect button and we win the tournament. Let's go, dude. Joke's on you, I'm not wearing that. Yeah, now that I think about it, Riley, I've never seen you with a hat. That's really funny to think about. 3 tournaments, baby. We got 2 this time. Let's go. Just a bushy-headed boy. I can't see it. Whoa! 3. Yeah, I might mess a little bit with stream layout. I did ask this last stream, but before I step away to like top off on water and everything, everybody in chat, I present this question to you. How do you feel about in the stream layout having all of the Pokemon I'm intending to Ribbon Master, as well as having like a number to basically see like how many ribbons they each have? How do y'all feel about that? Wanna get a read, kinda see what you think. In order to fit it was brought up that we could potentially like shrink the actual game itself, so then it'll be just like a black background around to have all the Pokemon show the progress. And I might end up moving the streaks and team compositions, move those a little bit, so that way it kind of keeps the stream tidy. But wanna get some thoughts on that. But while y'all are dropping that, I'm gonna put the Be Right Back banner up. Let me go top off some water, go use the facilities, and we'll get back into some Battle Dome. Alright. We're back. Press Z, go from wide to normal. What does that do? Okay, so we are in normal. Huh, interesting. All right. Jumping into championship number 4. Let's see if we can beat what was... Yeah, because I've got my, basically my capture. I've got that taken up the entirety of my, my layout. So what I may just have to do is just kind of shrink it a little bit, just to give a little bit of extra room over on the sides, is kind of what I'm thinking. And that might give me a little bit of room to play with. Excuse me. Challenge, we want open level, and we're sending the terrible trio. Me and my 1-speed IV Salamence. But you know what? Salamence is doing pretty good. Something I could also do just while we're here. Getting that all set up. Let's edit that. Let's drop that. Cool. Okay. Opponent. We got a Pokemon Ranger. So that way I know what set you're rocking. Okay, so we've got a Shift Tree with Fake Out. We have a Kanga also with Fake Out. And what's the Venomoth? Okay, so I think... I think I'm okay with... I think I'm okay with a Meta Mence pair. And if we have to do a situation where we switch into Mence, then we can go that avenue. Okay, Venomoth, that should be no problem. Do you have Levitate? I don't remember if you do. You do not. But I think Earthquake's not gonna be enough, so probably Mash is gonna be the way to go. Okay. Like the 4th plus attack boost we've gotten. Okay, the tree, that's fine. Because we just hit a +1 mash next turn. Yeah, because I think this homie, yeah. Homie's not super bulky, so that's not too big of a problem for us. Cool. Battle 1 down of streak 4. We're doing good so far. Going up against Caden. Caden the Cool Trainer. With a Golduck, Arrow, and Altaria. Okay, so Golduck. Okay, so Light Screen might be something to worry about. King's Rock Arrow. And a Cherry Altaria. I think we just do... I think we actually go with a Swampert meta pair. Because Golduck isn't Psychic type. Arrow, I believe, just loses to Swampert. And then the Altaria... You do have Refresh, so I might not be able to do... Yeah, so... We've also got the meta for the possible boom option. So I think this is a pretty strong pair. Okay, Altaria first. Let's... Because you don't have anything that's going to particularly hurt Gross. So we're just going to go Mash right out the gate. And then, worst case scenario, if we have to switch back to Swampert, then we can. Okay, we hit the Mash. And if it's Arrow, we just, yeah, we just hit the same button and we just laugh. You do have King's Rock. Okay. Okay, so we missed the Mash, but we hit another one. We should be fine. So long as we don't get King's Rocked. Okay, cool beans. Nice. Okay. And we keep on going. Hey, this is pretty tasty. Okay. We're up against Delaney. Delaney the Ranger. Okay, Armaldo. Okay, you do have Protect. Ludi's got Shellbell, Surf, Rain Dance. Firo, what do you got? Drill Peck. Okay, this looks pretty comfortably like a meta Swampert pair. What are you leading? Armaldo. We'll hit mash if Armaldo protects whatever. Those bottles normally go on top of water cooler, but a guy is just freebasing it. I look like a goober. Anytime I go over to visit my parents, I always bring this water bottle with me, and they're just like, you just lug that thing around just everywhere? And I said, yes, because I don't drink anywhere near enough water. So my parents will clown on me a little bit about it. But yeah, no, this water bottle's been great. It really helps to incentivize me to try and drink more water. Do I still not drink enough water? That is absolutely correct. But it definitely does help. How bad are you gonna hurt? Not too bad. Okay, we do hit the mash. I think we got the +1, so this should be a pretty... Yeah, clean W. I have to work next week. I'm sorry. Because so do I. Alright, who are we up against now? Graham. Dragon Tamer. Alright, Graham. So you're rocking a... Oh, you're a Horn Drill Nidoking with Quick Claw. Scarm with Scope Lens and... Okay, so same Altaria set that we had seen earlier. That Quick Claw Nidoking is something scary. Okay, so I'm gonna have you on podcast mode so I can hit the triple S. Appreciate you, Riley. Thank you so much. Okay, so if Nidoking pops out, Swampert lead Protect to Scout, and then go for Surf, hoping not to see the Horn Drill. Whatever ends up sitting in the back, we can switch to Meta. And we can either boom on Skarmory, or we can boom on Altaria. And then, if for whatever reason Skarm ends up living, then we just swap Swampert in just for cleanup. But it's really gonna be contingent if we see that Nidoking. Because it's also possible that the Nidoking ends up just sitting in the back. And if I can go into a 2v1 situation, that's gonna put me in the best potential to win. Okay, Skarm up front. Okay. So I think against this Skarm, we might just have to play a little bit of the long game. Because you don't have any means to recover, is that correct? Yes, that is correct. Okay, yeah, so we hit the Protect. And then we'll go for Surf again. Okay, so are we outspeeding the Skarm? Am I seeing that correct? Okay, cool. So that was basically just a free turn. So we just hit the Surf. No, we're speed time. No, it was because of the counter. That's what it was. Okay. Ooh, Altaria. Okay, okay. So honestly, this is the easiest just switch into meta. Because then we just go boom. Oh, thank you for not having the Quick Claw Nidoking. Oh my lord. That was only mildly horrifying. Okay. Cool. All right, that's Championship 4, baby. I am sorry, it's my bad. Let's go. Okay. Update that. Get a couple more battle points. And if I remember correctly, this streak we're about to go into is going to be the one that has the Dome Ace. So it is, if it hasn't already been a time to lock in, now's the time to lock in. Battle Dome music is really good. Okay, let's look at the tourney tree. Yep, Tucker's in. Okay, so we're up against Gunner. Ninja Boy. What do you have concocted here? All right, Gunner, Shelvel. Okay, so I'm not completely threatened by the Nidoqueen. Venomoth with Lumberry, Signal Beam. Okay, so... And then What is that egg set? Sleep powder, curse, return, rest. Okay. Okay, and it is a resto set. Okay, let's do... We're gonna go Mence Meta for the pair. And it's like, just so that way we can get that Intimidate. And then we can always switch to meta for whatever, to basically clean up whatever's coming through. Because yeah, it looks like everything that I'm going up against is all on the physical side. It's a Nidoqueen. Cool, we get the -1. Okay, Rock Slide, that's fine. Okay, -1 Earthquake still's gonna do a little bit. Okay, still not as bad as it could have been. Because I think that's a 2-hit. Okay, Nidoqueen's down. Gross, I think, might go down. Not with Signal Beam, though. Feels not bad. Okay, that Venomoth set is Oko for Choice Band EQ. Cool. Battle 1 down. Alright, first round. Okay, so we're going up against an Isaiah. School Kid. This is looking very much like a meta pair. Ooh, Choice Band Arrow. Miltank, your lefty's Focus Punch. Okay. Armaldo, Quick Claw, Iron Tail. Okay. I think this ends up being Meta Mence. Because that Focus Punch on Miltank is a little bit concerning. And then that Arrow Choice Band, that's a little bit of a yikes. Okay, Miltank. Do we... come on, see if we can push through the para. Oh, and we hit the mash, dude. Let's go. Okay, not an Oko. Oko. Don't know why I said it like that. Okay, you're... Push through the para, push through the para. Let's go, dude. Oh, and the +1. Okay. So long as we don't get parried, regardless of what comes out, we are good. Choice band EQ against me. I think this is smart AI. We're gonna try and get the Intimidate off. Because this should bait, that should have baited the, yep, did bait the EQ. And now you're gonna probably go Ancient Power. You're either gonna go Ancient Power or Beam. No, because you're locked into Earthquake. I'm so unbelievably dumb. Okay, okay. Can I push through Para? Because that's a two hit. Sheesh, dude. Let's go. Yeah, I should have really paid attention and registered fully that the Aerodactyl was choice band. So it would have been locked into Earthquake, so I could have just freely set up Ments and gone absolutely nuts. So that was 100% on me. Almost through that. One more battle we got to get through, and then we hit the big man. Steelix, Lapras, Altaria. Okay, Brody. Okay, Altaria. Okay, so it's the Cherry Berry set, Lapras, Confuse Ray, Sing, and Steelix. I think we just go with the exact same comp going into this one. Because then if Steelix is up first. Nope, it's Altaria. I am more than okay with just hitting Mash. Because we know that this Altaria just completely folds. Now, who do we have left? Okay, it is the Steelix. Do you... Okay, so I'm thinking you're going to go EQ. You go Rock Tomb. That's what I want. Okay, 85 attack is actually not bad. Okay. Your Citrus. Yeah, so I think we just hit the 2 more EQs unless we crit and just win with Ments. No crit, but that's okay. Because we're still a healthy amount above Steelix, I think. Yeah, we still outspeed. Chat, it's time to go fight Tucker. Oh, there's the crit. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay. All right, chat. Look who it is. Okay. So we're up against Swampert, Ments, Charizard. We've got Surf, Earthquake, Ice Beam counter on Swampert with Band. Ments is EQ, Brick Break, Dragon Claw, Aerial Ace with a Lumberry, and then we have White Herb, Charizard. So what I'm thinking going into this is I think this is going to be Swampert meta. Because Swampert, I can set up Toxic against the other Pert and stall it. And because that Swampert only has counter, I could just sit there and spam Surf. Ments. Yeah, Ments, I'm pretty sure Gross just eats. Because I'm not affected by Intimidate. The only thing that I'd really be worried about is the EQ. And then Charizard looks like it's just going to be Swampert just hits Surf and laughs its way to the bank. Lumberry on Ments, it could end up being a situation if that's the lead. Okay. Let me... let's do Swampert blank set. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my Pokepaste that I dropped in my Discord, just so that way I can see what these damage calcs look like going into this fight. Because I don't really want to end up losing. So I got that. We've got 236 HP, 200 attack, 68 special defense, 4 speed. We're relaxed. Lefties. We got protect. Toxic. Earthquake. Surf. HP. Hold on, let me also mess with the IVs. So 2, 30, 26, 30, 3, 29. This is emerald. Oh no. Okay, so Swampert. Look into how my Swampert does here. Okay, so 2, 30. That's kind of cool. My offensive stats are both at 30 IVs. Being that my Swampert is also supposed to be bulky, not particularly great. Hey, Moki, welcome to the chat, brother. We're getting ready to fight Tucker. I'm only slightly horrified. Okay, so... level 60, level 60. Okay. So, looking at the damage count for what I've got for my team. Computer, do you want to actually do the thing where you cooperate? There we go, thank you. So, looking at my damage calc, yeah, this is gonna be tough because I'm looking here at my lineup. Oh wait, hold on. I haven't even added my IEVs. Yikes. 236, 200, 68, and 4. Okay, so the move that threatens me the most in the Swampert mirror is EQ. And my EQ's looking at about the same. 1S down, 2 to go. Let's go, brother. So our EQs match up about evenly. But I do have access to lefties to stall. Now, looking at the Zard. So going into Zard, Swampert just, it looks, okay, 99.4% is the lowest roll I can get. So that's okay. Mence. Okay, so I think we do go Swampert Metagross. Oh, chat, I'm sweating a little bit. All right. Feel the glow of a true master. That's me. Now the trainer standing in May's record-setting path. Yes, the one and only, the Battle Dome Commissioner. Our very own Dome Ace. Make way for Tucker. Meow, 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 meow. They're all itching to see our match. The commish! I bet you're twitching all over from the tension of getting to battle me. Brother, my hands are sweating. My hands are sweating. Will bathe you in my brilliant glow. Okay. I do want to get a picture of this real quick, chat. We're going for silver, baby. All right. Let's try not to completely throw. Okay, perk comes out. Nope, that's wrong. Okay. So this is definitely not a situation that I want to switch gross into. Because looking at, not even adjusting for Ivies, my Metagross, or just looking at like a no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, so looking at, if it was a Metagross with 31 IVs, max roll for EQ is 80. I do not have perfect IVs on my Metagross. Okay, so I want Swampert. Leftovers. Okay, but my EQ does 55 to 65 against. Interesting. Okay, so we immediately, we missed the toxic. Come on, dude. Okay, okay, goes for counter. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, we hit the toxic. So we, at this point, need to chip the Swampert down. For... Okay, so turn to the people in chat, remind me, poison does, is it a 16th of HP and then it doubles per turn for toxic, is that right? So we're at 65%. Toxic. Okay, Gen 3. Okay, so 16th, that's about 6%. So 93%. And then it's minus 12, so is that 81? Why am I looking at that? About 81%. I think this turn we gotta go for the EQ. Because this will do... Okay, EQ's gonna hurt a little bit. No shot, dude. It's not good. That crit's so bad, dude. Okay. That's bad. Meta at 12 speed IVs. I do outspeed Pert though. Okay. Now, the question then becomes, how do I do with either of my moves against either of the mons in the back? That doesn't seem right. Okay. That's only mildly a problem. Okay, so looking at this damage calc, I'm looking in a pretty bad spot. So this Mence that Tucker might have should be at 214. Why are you saying that I have 132 HP, dog? What is happening here? Alright, stand by, chat. Adamant. Choice band. Explosion. Meteor. Earthquake. Shadow Ball. 200, 252. 56. And it's 19 attack. 8 defense. Yikes. You know, I go and be like, hey, guess what? I'm gonna RNG shinies. All of them have pretty bad stats, brother. 12 speed. Okay, so can I claw myself out of this? Chat, I might be able to pull this off. Because I outspeed the Swampert. Okay, so I'm 96 speed, which Swampert's only at 80. If I hit this Meteor Mash, guarantee the knockout on the Pert. If I can get the +1 attack into a potential Mence, I'm absolutely thriving. Now the other issue is a Zard, who I do not outspeed. But Overheat doesn't kill me. Okay. Shadow Ball. What does a Shadow Ball do into Mence? $75. No, I've got to hit the mash. What does mash do into Zard? Okay, so essentially what I need... I don't get the knockout with a +1 mash against Zard. But... okay, so what I need... I need to hit this mash, get the knockout, and get the +1. And I need Mence in the back. Oh my god. Oh, if this is Mence in the back, dude, the run is so saved. Chat, there's no fucking way. Oh my god. There is no way. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. Dude. Yeah. Yeah, looking at it is I was looking at the calcs under level 50. Level 60, the minimum roll for an EQ is 56. So with a crit is guaranteed. Damn. That, yep, crit from the Swampert, and then crit right out the end with that Salamence. Yeah, and I was set up in the, like, perfect scenario to grab that. Now, I would have needed to have high rolled that mash. Really high rolled. So 252 attack choice bands mash against the 152 HP, 106 defense Mence. It's an 85.3 to 100.5% damage. So it's a 6% Oko shot. Yeah, the EQ crit on Pert really hurt. If we... I think, you know, looking back at how that match went, I think what I should have done is, while yes, I really needed to go for damage, I should have gone for another protect to get the heal. Yes, it's risky, but being able to potentially... Thinking about being able to avoid the crit is really what I... I really should have tried to get out of crit range, and it would have also set Toxic up better for the next turn. But that crit, dude. That's rough. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna step away. Can't play shoulda woulda when you got... Yeah. And ultimately that's what the RNG kind of did what it did. Yeah, also crit meta. I think I'm kind of looking at it, maybe less of like the coulda, shoulda, woulda game, but going into the matchup again, what plays would I go for? And one thing that could be considered is removing Toxic. I think that is not a bad option. And just going protect, beam, surf, earthquake. Now, the beam... So, beam and surf would then give me coverage for Mence and Zard. Still with the ability to get recovery... But then, does that actually set me up better into... That might actually be the way to go, honestly. Maybe go for... Let me think on that. Let me step away for just a second. I'm gonna go use the facilities. Let me think about the possibility of us putting Ice Beam on Pert. Now, this is going to end up changing with the role that he takes on the team, but I think going into this matchup, having the Ice Beam might end up just being the better play. And because we are also working on moving closer to getting gold, I think having the more offensive option might be the way. So stick tight just a few. Okay. We are back. Riley, if I didn't end up answering the question, because I was kind of speaking very long-windedly, the Swampert got an EQ crit into my Swampert, and then the Ments got an EQ crit on Gross. So, yes. What I think may end up being the move is removing Toxic and putting on Ice Beam, just for the more offensive option. So this core is gonna go from being a little bit more on the mid-rangey side to a little bit more leaning a little bit more aggressive. And I think that's gonna also give Swampert a few more capabilities to get some switch-ins. And I've got a couple toxic TMs as well, so I'll be able to utilize those. But I think this'll give us a really well-rounded coverage option going into some of the trainers for the climb back up. So I think what we'll do is we'll try and get like 2 or 3 championships back, kind of recuperate a little bit of the streak, and then we might wrap it up. But we'll keep the same trio because they've been doing some really good work. But yeah, Pert, Ments, Gross. I think that's a really good trio going in. That is not the page I want, but I will keep it open for the next time we fight Tucker. Okay. This will be just some early round stuff. This will be easy. We'll just go Pert meta. Yeah, because I think now with Beam, I think that actually removes a somewhat... It kind of removes a bit of a gap in coverage over the course of the overall team. Okay, you protect, that's fine. Oh, you get the double protects. Are you gonna get some of the luck that I had the last couple runs? Aw, you focus banding son of a gun. Okay. So long as you don't get another focus band, we are good. I think you might have called it, Riley. We might be seeing some focus band nonsense going on. Probably should have hit EQ there. That's fine. Alright, cool. Nose pass is down. Battle 1 complete. I don't know why my nose is itchy. What do we got coming up? Triathlete. Alondra. What was it? Poliwhirl, Apom, Wombre? Let's go with Men's Meta. Okay, Poliwhirl. We do have Icy Wind, so I think this will be just a really quick and easy swap. Take a little damage, but won't have to worry about a speed drop. Okay. You just Pitaya berried. I'm choiced in. That's not too bad. Cool. Take the +1 just so that way this Lombre should go down in one mash. So long as it doesn't dodge it. Okay, Fake Out's just gonna stall a little bit. Yeah, because this Lombre's got Wax Incense. Cool. That should be Battle 2 done. Crit, not sure if it mattered. I really wish it was Reg F, not Reg I. I don't like using 2 restrict. Yeah, it's also a really, you know, going into team building for Regulation I is so weird to try and do. I don't mean to backseat, but Choice Band and Don't See is a tad counterintuitive as long as you're seed 1. If you really okay, hold on. I don't mean to backseat, but Choice Band and Don't See is a tad counterintuitive as long as you're seed 1, top left. If you boom and both you and the opponent get the... Oh. Okay. free Anorith Yanma. Let's just go Mence Meta. It's a Butterfree. Who'da thunk? We'll just go Ace. So let's say you leave Mence and it dies, the meta comes out and kills first, and I can winning and still win. I wonder if choice would be better. Oh, maybe. Okay. It's a little bit of a sad state of affairs. So, in theory, in theory, Riley, if I'm understanding this correctly, if I go boom right now with Gross, I would be able to continue the streak? I've been off and on the last week. Update. That's pretty good. That's not bad, Riley. What's your team comp? Hey! Ricardo. Cacturn, Solrock, Sudowoodo. Yeah, we are, Moki. It's gonna be super, super fun. I'm excited. We're gonna get up to a little bit of silliness. Sudowoodo. The little Swampert wiggle when he switches in is incredible. I'm stoked though for when this Swampert hits Gen 4 and turns into DJ Swampert. It's gonna be so hard. Question is, do I outspeed? No, I don't. Hell yeah. Mostly just my favorite. Okay. Yeah, this Battle Dome music rocks. Roaring Moon is my top 5 mon of all time. Kyogre is my top legendary as a Sapphire kid, and also had to bring along my shiny Chanpao since he's new and improved Sneasel. Rounded out with Zacian or oh, that's kind of a really gross composition. Little swordfish action. I'm gonna see what you got, you know, see how that little tidbit you brought up, Riley, how that ends up working out, because that's an interesting little thing that I have just today discovered. Managed to get a 0 attack. Oh, bro, that's, yeah, 100% you should use it. Yeah, choice bands, and we'll just do a citrus berry on gross. No, let's actually do a rost berry, just so that way we don't have to worry about any sort of burn nonsense. Lum is good. I'm excited to use my Blood Moon. Dude, that Blood Moon team is going to be diabolical. Yeah, because I'm going to keep Latios out. We'll just keep running the trio. Just a slightly different variation. So, so the team that I'm gonna be rocking is super jank, and it's gonna be so funny when it hits the board. So I'm gonna be running Kyurem Black, Miraidon, Urshifu single, Ninetales Alola, Iron Hands, and Farigiraf. It's gonna be. I messed with it on ladder a handful of months ago, and it's one of the dumbest things I've ever concocted. But surprisingly kinda cool. Yeah, I really like the team. I think especially for ladder, it's such a just like, what? Bro, Ninetales is, yeah, literally that's part of why I ended up deciding to go with the Ninetales, is because of the snow combo. Gonna originally use Smeargle, Farigiraf, Blood Moon, Tornadus to Fluttermane, Torkoal because it's Reg-Eye. Yeah, Yeah, because you're doing Ice, Calyrex, and Lunala for your restricteds, right? Yep, so whatever comes out, I'll probably just protect in front of. Wait, do all of us not overlap a single mom? No, so, well, overlap a single mom? I hope not. No, I think the only overlap, Riley, is you and I both use Urshifu. It's just different forms of Urshi. Yeah, Lunala Ice Rider. Yeah, looking at your teams, Miracle, Fergroth, Blood Moon, Torn. Yeah, Miraidon Ice Rider's a really good restricted pair. And then, like, looking... You know who else is actually a really good pair that I recently found out is, Ice Rider Kyogre is a really good pair. Now, that does cause overlap with Riley, but I have heard it's pretty good. And then I think, Koraidon, yeah, because I know, I think it was Koraidon Lunala was actually the pair that won Worlds. And then second place was Koraidon Shadow Cali. Mine's Miraidon. So a little electric terrain, ice, snow nonsense. Actually be cool. Gentleman Brand. Metang, what do you do? Okay, Tangela. Pelipper. I'm kind of okay with just throwing Metaments for this one. Yeah, I'll have to get all of my Pokemon for the team pulled out of home back into Scarlet Violet. And I also do gotta just double check EVs, just make sure that I've got them built, you know, with the built and hopefully doing what I want them to do. But maybe I'll do that tonight after stream, just so that way I can get that all set up. Riley, the Lumberry idea worked out. Yeah, I'm gonna be starting from zero. I don't think I've touched Scarlet Violet ladder since sometime last year, honestly. Yeah, so I should be starting completely from scratch. Yeah, starting from rock bottom. Oh, Focus Band. I didn't pay that much attention. Oh, Mogi, it's gonna be hysterical. Probably gonna be a lot. If we end up pairing up, we're gonna be shouting at each other, I'm sure. What do you mean you did that? Like, just dumb shit like that. It's gonna be great. Bro, please tell me when the stream is. I'll be there for that key tonight. Riley, we're thinking Wednesday. So keep your eyes peeled for that. We'll probably drop something in the we'll probably drop something in the server so that way you'll be aware. Expert Jordan, do you? Okay, so the primate doesn't have anything I'm 2 in the Gen 3 Discord. Yeah. Quillfish, Hitmontop. Kind of okay with going Mence. Meta here. But yeah, I'll also be dropping a ping in my Discord for the stream as well. It's a quillfish. All my manscaping and triple S are done. My God, a triple razor shave feels so... Oh, nice, brother. What brand of razor do you go with? As a Hitmontop. You dare intimidate me? No bit. No bit. What berry? That's an attack berry. It's just a single cutthroat blade, a straight razor. The blades themselves are Rockwell, but the main thing is the pre-shaved oil having a clear shave gels. Oh, that's sick. So you're gonna look real good for your stream tomorrow. My man over here trying to woo somebody. Alright, so finals against Zach. Nah, just on the neck and cheeks. Okay. Yeah, at least because I've got a hand razor. I think I don't know what kind of razor it is, but I ended up picking it up from a homie of mine, and just because I've been like letting this go, is I haven't used it. But when I was just rocking the mustaches, I used that once, just getting ready for a couple of my friends were getting married, and just, you know, clean myself up and look nice. And of course I wanted to look good for my girlfriend, because you know. But yeah, that razor I've got is pretty neat. It's so much easier to get clean lines. Yeah, exactly. You never accidentally go too low or screw up a line, then have to build from scratch. That's may or may not be an issue that I run into using an electric razor, so definitely have to be careful, especially like if you know, I'm trimming my mustache. Is just kind of cleaning up the line around my lip, just getting tired of eating my own mustache hair. And sometimes, you know, getting along the line down here. Usually, like, the line up here, I just leave, since the sides don't come completely in. So I just kind of let them go and maybe just more clean the line around the jaws. What am I going up against? I saw a Lunatone. Yeah, Lunatone, Crawdont, Sneasel. Yeah. Brother, I hope Sneasel doesn't wreck me immediately. Oh, Lord. Please keep that little shit in the back. It's Crawdont. I think Ice Shard doesn't get introduced until Gen 4, right? Are you because you're playing Violet Moki? Okay. Moki's got some taste. I can appreciate that. Don't listen to him. That's so funny. No, he's not. No, he's not. Moki's live reaction. So, if I remember correctly... Wait, did you not catch the Miraidon in Area 0, Moki? Oh, okay. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna do this tournament, and then we are going to wrap up stream for today. So if we can at least get to a 3 streak, then sweet. Hopefully that'll mean next stream when we're doing Emerald stuff, that'll end up meaning that we can fight Tucker again and maybe actually get the silver. Would be pretty cool. Is there anything in your set that I should be overly concerned about? Computer, can you, like, actually just... Carlo. That Plusle, Pitaya Plusle, Hitmon top, okay, so it's just that Lychee top, and Chansey. I think we're going to go Men's Meta first. Okay, so -1 attack. Nice. Your lychee berry. Yeah, because I know, Moki, there's, you also have the Miraidon that you can catch down in Area 0 that I think it's a little bit easier to, like, maneuver around with that one. Because if I remember correctly, if you use the one that is your, like, ride, is when you attempt to, like, go and ride, is it pulls that Miraidon out of your party again. That's what it is. Can't be put. Oh, yeah, because you have to have your, Pokemon box for them to be in your battle team. Okay, going up against Norton. Yeah, it's just like that one little inconvenience where it's like, brother, okay. Alright, Psychic Norton. I don't believe there is anything on your team that I'm overly threatened by. So we're just gonna go Pert and Gross. I know only you. Okay. I'm a Scarlet boy. Scarlet's the one that I have the most time in. I've done shiny hunting in Scarlet. That's where I do my ladder stuff. But I do also have a copy of Violet for my living decks. Seeing Sada throwing out Roaring Moon was an absurd dude. That whole fight was incredible. Because I remember initially I had gotten both of the games, but I started my Violet playthrough first, got a handful of hours in. I'm like, no, dude, this isn't gonna be my main save. So I stopped my Violet playthrough, started my Scarlet playthrough, finished all of that, and then later restarted Violet. But I know, like, I've gone back to Violet for, like, you know, going and doing the DLCs just to get, like, missing Pokemon that I need, especially for the living decks. Slowbro, Porygon, Rapidash. Yeah, I'm more of a past Paradox fan myself. Let's do Meta and Pert for this one. I still gotta fix up my Ice Rider and now go catch and train Miraidon. Are you feeling my heat wave? Actually? And I need to get more Ghost Shards to get my Smeargle a Ghost Terra. So, Riley, because Moki and I are gonna meet up in Scarlet Violet, snap some pics with our boys. Let's go. So I'm intending, because so in case you didn't know, I'm a little bit of a masochist. I'm looking at ribbon mastering all 6 of the Pokemon that are in my Battle Frontier team. It is okay to judge, Riley. Yeah, super quick to find them. Just catching might be a little difficult, but you know, as all legends are, especially if you decide to do it in regular Pokeballs. Roberto. Ooh, it's a dragon team. Okay, what's this Sceptile set? Okay, so Swampert I don't think comes out here. Scarm, this is King's Rock Arrow. just throw the good one. Throw the good one. We're going to Metaments. Goes with his color anyway. That's true. That's true. Yeah, we're gonna go Metaments. All right, time to hopefully keep the streak alive. Come on, baby, come on. Come on, baby, come on. Come on, come on. It's a Sceptile, you say? What if I just punched you? Get punched, brother. I'm trying to look up spreads for him right now. Spread that I have seen that's pretty popular is max special attack, max speed, rest, and special defense. I know that's an option. Did I just throw? I don't even remember what move that Skarmory used. Nah, 1 BB. Let's go. Chat, we have not redeemed our previous glory. However, we are little over halfway there. So that feels pretty good. Today, we did get to fight Tucker. Unfortunately, double crit kept us from getting the silver symbol today, which is all right. Not the worst, not the best, but you know, we take it as it comes. But everybody that did decide to stop by, thank you for swinging through. I hope you did enjoy yourselves. But I'm going to be putting up the title card here in a few. We're going to go drop a raid, so do stick around for that. Things coming up, I believe new YouTube video drops tomorrow, and not really new YouTube video, it's just a VOD that was previously uploaded. For those who did not hear the story, had a little bit of a snafu with the previous YouTube channel. Attempted to delete what was originally supposed to be a main channel but turned into a side channel. Ended up deleting everything. So getting VODs uploaded. There should be a new VOD dropping tomorrow, and then starting tomorrow there should be a new VOD dropping every day for... It's going to probably end up being about a 2-week window that everything's going to be just dumping. By the time this VOD's getting put up, that should all be done. But just trying to basically get everything put back up and just kind of catch everything up. Other than that, I don't really have anything going on. Keep an eye out next week. There is going to be a super cool stream that Moki and I are going to be doing together, so definitely do stick around for that. I think I'm going to use him like I was using Flutter, bring him in when Trigger Mends to clean up. That's a smart way to do it, Moki. I think that's a good way to utilize Miraidon. But yeah, next stream might actually be tomorrow. Not 100% certain. If you're in the Discord, keep an eye out for a ping over there. That's going to be the best way to keep up to date for announcements for when streams come. Or if you're Riley, you're going to find out about when I'm streaming most of the time through his own server, which Riley, I want to say thank you for letting me shill for my Twitch. Hopefully also be able to get streaming on YouTube set up. There's going to be a little bit of back end stuff that I got to do over here on my end. Might be involving the stream layout, might be involving how I'm streaming, where I'm streaming to, everything like that. But chat, I'm going to wrap it up there. I get real rambly. My pleasure, bro. Just happy to have it. Hey, listen, Riley, I've been more than thankful for the people that I've gotten to interact with, and you know, through avenues after meeting you in stream. But you know, we've got plenty more hijinks to get up to. But chat, before I get too much more rambly, I'm gonna put the stream ending. Stick around, we're gonna go drop a raid. But what I say at the end of every stream, and I stand by it every single time that I say it, stay safe, be good to one another, take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. Bye.